Ready? I'd like to call to order the May 25th meeting of the Board of Public Works and Safety. Roll call. Here.
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 Any conflict of interest statements?
No.
No.
Approval of the minutes of the meeting of April 27th.
Before the reading of the minutes from April 27th.
Second.
The motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. We move down to correspondence, but before that, I'd like to recognize Councilman Pete Torres and Councilwoman Janet Venez in the audience today. I think those are the only two. Item A, request for advertising dates of June 1st and June 8th with a bid opening date of June 22nd for the 3rd District Local Street Project, Road Avenue Reconstruction from Becker to Carroll. Do I have a motion setting that bid opening date and those advertising dates?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item B, an agreement with Nice Engineering to provide design engineering services in the Stanton Avenue Lighting Project, Railroad Street to Indianapolis Boulevard. And the dollar amount of that contract is $13,600. Do I have a motion approving that agreement?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item C, agreement with Nice Engineering to provide design engineering services in the Dearborn Avenue, 141st to 143rd Street Lighting Project. And the dollar amount on that one is $71,400. Do I have a motion approving that agreement with Nice?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item D, agreement with Nice Engineering to provide design engineering services on Reese Avenue from 119th to Indianapolis Boulevard. Cost of that engineering fee is $10,900. Do I have a motion approving that?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item E, correspondence received from Mobilite requesting no parking signs be posted at 118 through 144 Ogden Street on May 23rd. That's right, we're past the date, so you want to give belated approval?
Do we need any action?
I mean, are the signs there? Or just for the day?
It looks like it was just for one day, right? No parking just for one day, right?
They were doing some work on a cellular antenna tower that was recently installed, and so it was just, they asked for just the one day. I gave them a verbal, but I wanted to make sure that the Board of Works had it in their record.
Okay. Make a motion to ratify the action.
Yeah.
Make a motion to ratify the action.
Second.
Motion and second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item F, correspondence received from 1st District Councilman Mark Kalwinski requesting $95,900 be allocated for lighting design in the 1st District.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item G, correspondence received from 2nd District Councilman Pete Torres requesting $48,094.30 be allocated for change order number 1, the Summer Street Lighting Project, Maywood to Calumet Avenue.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item H, correspondence received from 1st District Councilman Mark Kalwinski requesting $740,000 be allocated to the 2017 sidewalk repair program.
Motion to
Is
approve.
that correct? That's a lot of money.
He's got a lot of streets,
Okay.
or a lot of sidewalks.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item I, correspondence received.
Beg your pardon, the correction that needs to be made to that, it should be the overlay program, not the sidewalk program.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That explains why it's so much money, because
Yes,
I was
sir.
wondering, boy, that's a hell of a lot of sidewalks.
Yes, sir.
Do we need to do anything?
Secretary will note that
Okay.
change. Okay. Item I, correspondence received from Second District Councilman Pete Torres requesting $1,035,000 be allocated to the 2017 overlay program.
That one actually needs to be edited. We didn't get the correction in time. It's going to be a reduced amount. I don't recall offhand right now. So I don't know if we want to just pull that and do
So
it.
this number's wrong?
Yeah, he edited the list yesterday, and we just didn't get it through the mayor just yet, so we might want to just pull
We
that
should
one.
probably defer action.
Okay. Make a motion to defer action.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
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 Those against, motion passes. Item J, disposal authorizations received from the Hammond Police Department.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item K, resolution of the Board of Public Works and Safety of the City of Hammond, Indiana, approving a guaranteed energy savings contract, authorizing the financing thereof and other related matters. So this is in the form of a resolution? It's all this.
Yes.
Holy cow.
Oh, yeah, Mr. President, well, actually, there's a lot of finance documents as well. The resolution needs to be approved today. The finance documents are actually for the closing Wednesday. It's next week. I know it's next week. And then there is the contract, which we just received this morning. I'm trusting that it's correct. I haven't had a chance to look at it as it was not brought up to the law department.
So do you want us to sign everything?
Yeah, I do, because I hope it's the correct one that was emailed over yesterday at about 4:30, so.
You just won't release it until you
Correct.
verify that it's correct.
Because I did not actually see the copies that were presented. They were delivered directly here instead of up to the law department or the controller's office. So I just want to make sure everything's in there that's supposed to be in there and nothing that isn't.
Okay. So do I have a motion approving the agreements subject to the review of the city attorney?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item K, correspondence received from Chief of Inspections Kelly Kearney requesting IESCO Construction Incorporated's low bid for demolition of 3205 176th Street, 7051 Arizona Avenue, and 6521 California Avenue be removed and awarded to the next low bidder, Acton Contracting, with a bid of $22,365. Kelly's not here?
Kelly's not off. Kelly's off this week. He'll be back next week, but there's a series of them. We did have some issues with one of our contractors who had been awarded a substantial number of contracts, and consequently, we would just declare them not responsible. So we're awarding to the next lowest bidder, but there's about a dozen of them, so there's going to be actually 4
Okay.
lowest bidders.
Yeah, basically, it says that they can't perform the work, so.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item L, correspondence received from Chief of Inspections Kelly Kearney requesting IESCO Incorporated's low bid for demolition of 1550 Atlas, 521 Conkey, 3905 Oak Crest Lane, 6518 Parish Avenue, and 816 Summer Street be removed and awarded to the next low bidder, RSR Demolition LLC, with a bid amount of $59,983.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item M, correspondence received from Chief of Inspections Kelly Kearney requesting IESCO Construction Incorporated's low bid for the demolition of 932 Sibley, 5643 Walter be removed and awarded to the next low bidder, JM Industrial, with a bid amount of $24,100.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item N, correspondence received from Chief of Inspections Kelly Kearney requesting Iesco Construction Incorporated's low bid for demolition of 47 Mason Street be removed and awarded to the next low bidder, JM Industrial Services, with a bid amount of $8,400.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item O, correspondence received from Chief of Inspections Kelly Kearney requesting Iesco Construction Incorporated's low bid for the demolition of 954 Sibley Street be removed and awarded to the next low bidder, JM Industrial Services, with a bid amount of $18,250.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item P, rental registration hearing on property located at 7518 Jackson Avenue. Please state your name for the record.
Adnan Abbasi?
You're the property owner?
Yes, sir.
We just have this late for this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was up here before in 2014, for 07, 14.
Give us 1 second, hold on. This one's still, these two are reversed. The flags
But you
are
did 'em.
reversed. Yeah, but this one isn't. That's done, but this is another one.
Well, this
Use
is
this one.
O.
No,
Oh, it's shown as P.
yeah, N, O, N, and P are off. We're off somehow. Reading the numbers and I was looking, I'm like, that's not right.
And this one here is M.
This is actually M.
But it looks like all the dollar amounts are correct and all the changes are
but we
correct. It's just
didn't-
the order got messed up.
But I don't think we read this one.
I don't know, we did.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
There
I
were
guess
5 of them.
okay,
1,
maybe we
2,
did.
3,
Maybe I
4,
missed one.
5.
Okay, we got them in.
Yeah, we got them all.
Okay, just making sure.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
So, I think this is just for this year late. He was here in 2014, and at that time, for 07 to 14, we gave him 1 late fee. Hasn't really been any citations issued. Go ahead and explain why you're late.
Unit?
I was admitted in the hospital on the 4th, and my doctor advised me because of the series of headaches and dizziness and continuously, he advised me not to do anything. And I do suffer from really forgetting things, start forgetting things, and I am under doctor's supervision right now. It's just,
So this is the first time that you've missed it.
yes, sir,
You've always paid it in the past.
yes.
Well,
So,
no, he was here for 07 to 14 late.
Oh,
He was here in 14 for late, and at that time, we gave him 1 late fee and had him register the rest of.
yeah,
We're just talking single-family home?
Yeah.
You want to do? Feel nice today?
This is just for this year?
this is for this year. yes.
2017?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, waive the late fee. Yeah, we'll waive the late fee for 2017, but you will need to register the unit like you've done in the past.
Yes, sir.
The cost of $5 per unit. And
Yes,
you
sir.
Take care of that today,
Yes, I will take care of it right now.
After the meeting,
after the meeting.
they'll give you paperwork, all right?
Okay, thank you, sir.
this is,
Thank you.
Main Street
welcome.
is Q. But it's tagged R. Okay.
Q?
Is this Q? We're still out of sequence, so
We're off
Q is
somewhere.
R.
Oh.
So Q/R is a rental registration hearing on property located at 913 Kane.
Oh, we're off today. Did you make a motion?
I did.
I'll second.
I did.
Did we do a motion
We
on the
didn't
last one?
vote. We didn't
Before we
vote.
talk.
We didn't vote on the last one.
Okay, we got a motion.
We had a second.
We have a second. Any questions or comments? If not, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those against? Motion passes.
That was 7518 Jackson,
On the next one.
913 Kane. 913 Kane.
You're the owner?
Feliciano Perez.
Speaking of Mike, when you need to tell me your name.
It's, we're on Kane.
Right, yeah, 913 Kane.
R/S.
Yeah, that one.
That's how we'll do it for the rest of the meeting.
You can help.
Okay.
All right.
He's the owner. I'm just here to translate for him.
Okay.
So his name is Feliciano Perez.
What's the story?
And, well, we inspected the property last year, and they went through Smith Sursick in 2016 to take care of old registrations. And they're here just for 17 now. They didn't fill out they didn't come bring the application for 2017 in on time, so we had to have them file a late fee. So, just 2016 to 2010 was taken care of through Smith Sursick previously.
So we're just here talking about 2017?
Correct.
And because they didn't have it
They didn't get it in
by
on
the 17th of April, whatever that date was,
Correct.
they have to
go-
come
they
here.
have to come here.
Okay, we're gonna waive the late fee for 2017. You will have to register is it a house, an
Yes.
apartment,
It's a-
single-family home?
Yes, sir.
You will have to register it for 2017, a cost of $5.
Second.
So we have a motion and a second.
Yes.
Questions or comments?
No, sir. Thank you.
Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against?
Excuse me, sir.
Motion.
Can you please let him know he needs to register every year,
Yes.
okay?
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Okay, the motion is approved.
Yes.
Okay, the next one is 735, 739, 115, and 233, 142nd. And that is R on the agenda, but S on the tag.
Yeah.
So we're still out of sequence.
In regard to 735 through, I believe it's 49, 115th Street, that property is 8 units, only late for 2017, they've been on time since 2006.
I'm sorry, how many units?
8?
8 units, and they've been on time ever since, just like for this year.
Probably should, right? Okay, we're gonna waive the late fee. You will need to register. Obviously, you know the process.
Yes, sir.
Register each unit, $5 per unit,
Yes, sir.
for 2017.
Thank you.
Cost of $40.
And then 233, 142nd Street is 3 units, and same thing, been on time since 2006, only late for 2017.
And just let me ask, why are we tardy?
Honestly,
Honestly.
the first 2 months of the year I was in Phoenix. I was battling prostate cancer. When I came back, I just forgot, to be quite honest. But I've been on time all the time. And this year I showed up on the 22nd.
Okay, same thing for 142nd Street. We'll waive the late fee. You need to register each unit, $5 per unit, for 2017.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Do a motion for all of them?
Two motions. We did the first
Or
one.
we didn't-
So do we have a
didn't
motion?
vote, just we
Oh,
voted for
that's
all.
fine.
Do we have a motion?
We do.
Second.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item T, S on the agenda, is rental registration hearing on property located at 237 142nd Street.
It looks like we had a registered on time from 2006 to 2010. There was no registration for 2011. There was an affidavit filed that the property was under renovation for 2012, and it has been registered since 12 through 17.
Voting.
2012 through 17
Yes.
has not been
It
registered?
was not registered.
Or it has been?
17?
That's what I have.
No, I absolutely have record documented data, not with me. I didn't know that, but I absolutely have registered it.
I just have the inspectors on here, he did the stuff, and he says not registered since 2006 to 2010, I'm sorry, and 2012 to 2017, so we're missing 2011.
Okay, that could be
Sorry, I
correct.
misread the notes.
So we're just here for 17.
No, just for 2011, looks to be the year.
I was coming in for I did pay for this year. I was late again by 2 days. That's why thought I was filing since I was late.
Okay, yeah, his notes do not make sense, what the issue is.
Okay.
So, but in your mind, 2011 jumps out at you? Or whatever
Real
else
quick,
you put down
not
there?
registered in 2011,
But we're good for 12 through 17?
according to his records notes here, yes.
Yes,
Did you have the property in 2011?
I did.
Was it rented out?
It was.
Well, okay. So it was rented out in 11?
Yes, it was.
Was it single-family home? Is that what we're talking?
It is a 2-unit.
Back then it was $80?
Yeah.
Ma'am, would you like an opportunity to come back and to get this clarified? Because otherwise, we're gonna have to assess you're gonna have to pay for that year. But it seems to be there might be some information
Right.
lacking.
Make sure- I think what they're offering is a chance to come back next week with, if that's possible with the board to come back next week, so we can have the correct information here with the inspector that did the work, so he knows, we know which one is actually missing.
Sure. Do we know what penalty may be incurred if?
We'll waive the late fee if
Okay.
we're gonna do it, but you
Okay.
still need to register the 2 units.
Sure.
It was $80 that year,
Yes.
so it's $160 if you want to
Okay.
take care of it today,
I
or
can take care of that today.
you'd rather just take care of it?
Absolutely, I will. I can't.
All right, we'll make a motion to waive the late fee for 2011, but you will be assessed, in 2011, it was $80 per unit,
I understand. Thank
total
you.
$160.
Yes, sir.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next is 1125 Wilcox, item T on the agenda and item U on the tag.
Yeah. This property was rehabbed by Region Renovations.
Straight.
And it was previously on the demo list. We took it off last year and he rented it out. Doug Schaefer's usually good with his registrations. This one was just because it was in the middle of the year when the property was occupied, he forgot to register it for 16, so he's got a late registration for 16. We're just asking it for to waive the late fee
For 16
for 16.
only?
Right, he registered it for 17, but he forgot to get the paperwork in when he rented it out after finishing the rehab.
All right. Make a motion to waive the late fee for 2016, but we will need to register that unit for a total of $5. Is it a home?
Yes, single-family home.
Single-family home?
Second.
We have a motion and a second?
Yes.
Any questions or comments? Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item U on the agenda, or V on the tag, just to keep us straight. Rental registration hearing on property located at, what's the address, Goslin? 523 Goslin, second floor front.
This one will be not as confusing as the last one. 523 Goslin is actually 3 units. 2 of the units are vacant. One's a storefront, one's a regular residential unit, correct?
The first floor is a storefront.
And that's been vacant for storage?
No, it's been occupied for 24 years. This is downstairs. The first
Okay.
floor is the store property. Upstairs, it's still an apartment.
Okay, so what he has here is he owes for 14, 15, and 16 for one unit being occupied as a rental. And we'll need affidavits for the rest of the units, one unit that's vacant.
Actually, the first floor is not a rental.
Oh, right.
It's my business.
Okay, so the 2 units,
And
the other one was an affidavit for those years that it's.
it was not rented, it was vacant, yes.
So we have 3 years, 14, 15, 16.
For 1 unit.
1 unit only.
It was vacant.
It's $14.80. Was 2014 $80? What happened?
I'm sorry?
What happened? Why didn't we register?
I did register for 2017. The 3 years that it was vacant, I didn't know I needed to register. We didn't, it was just unoccupied.
Oh, okay, I thought we were saying we had 2 units and one was unoccupied.
One's unoccupied, the other one's occupied.
It's only 1 unit upstairs. In the way the property, the second floor was set up before, 20-some years ago, where you had 2 apartments that only needed 1 exit, et cetera. It's one apartment upstairs. It's no longer 2 units.
And it was, no one was occupying
No.
that during
No,
14, 15, or 16?
No, because that's our property, and my husband used it upstairs just to rest, and we had some storage, things from the business, but no, it was not rented.
I don't believe so, I don't know if you inspected it or not. That may be what we want.
Yeah, we currently just have it rented out, and one of my employees actually occupies it. So it's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, but he occupies it and doesn't need all the space, so we have some storage items upstairs still, but that's all.
When did you start renting it out?
This year, yeah.
We're not going to take action on this today so that they have an opportunity to go and inspect it. And if everything checks out, then
Okay.
we'll just dismiss those years and we'll get the affidavit on file.
Okay.
Okay?
I don't know if there's anyone there, they're working today.
Well, they'll set up with you after,
Oh,
the inspections department will set that up with you, okay?
That's fine, thank you.
Thank you.
Defer.
Yeah, I'll make a motion to defer action.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none, those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item V on the agenda, W on the tag, rental registration hearing on property located at 4614 Johnson, 4633 Henry, and 4339 Henry.
Alrighty. Okay. 3 units total?
There's 4633 Henry is single-family home. Johnson is single-family home. Yes, they're all 3 single-family.
Okay.
4633 Henry. They purchased the property in 16, and gas reconnection was failed in 16, in June of 16. But the repairs were done, they had a tenant, they came in for the reconnect, and then the property wasn't registered for 16, or it was late for 17. They came in on 17 and was told that they needed to do the appeal for 17 and also for 16.
On that one, when did a tenant move in?
I have a tenant, one of my friends.
Can I explain? It's actually not a tenant. What happened is that we tried to insure it, but the insurance, we wanted to rent it out, but the insurance didn't give us the insurance. They couldn't insure it because it wasn't done yet because of the outside. So what happened is that one of his friends moved in so they won't destroy the inside while he finished the outside. And now he's moving, by the end of this month, he's moving out. He was gonna come with us to testify, but he.
Has he been paying rent?
No, not at all.
But it's not an immediate family member either, so.
No, it's not.
If it's not immediate family, then it's not.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Eligible for.
When did he move in?
I don't know.
I don't remember it.
Yeah, our records show they tried to do the reconnect in June of 2016. They turned the water on and the gas reconnect
It was about November, I think, September, around there. That was for that, yeah.
Yeah, probably should.
The Madrons actually own, between the two of them, about 15, 20 properties in the city. So they're used to the rental registration process already.
Yes, we are.
Okay. So did you try to come in 16 or not at all?
I did, like I said, they told me, I even had everything ready to register it, but they told me, you don't have insurance, so you can't register it. That's why.
Okay.
That was the main problem, the insurance.
Okay.
I'm sorry, we just started for safety reasons to keep someone there so they won't steal anything.
Okay, what's the next one?
4614 Johnson. They purchased this one again in 16, and there was, they registered it for 17, but there was a tenant in there in 16, and there was no registration for it.
Oh, the Johnson one? We just became owners on January 10, 17. I have the deed here. That wasn't ours, on the 16th. That's why we bought the deed. We weren't owners in the 2016. It was 2017.
Can we see that, please?
Problem that the lady that had it couldn't fix it. She didn't have enough money to fix it, so she transferred it to us.
Looks like it was filed on the 16th, but not approved till the 10th.
Yeah, we couldn't do nothing till the 10th.
It wasn't, yeah, till the, okay. And that one has been registered for 17?
I tried to, but they said to come here first. Oh, yeah, it has, I'm sorry. I have it here. They left me.
Yeah, the
Okay.
appeal form was attached to the resolution.
17 is good for that.
Okay.
And then for 4339 Henry, they owe for 2016.
That's the same thing. I wasn't owner for that year. It was the same lady. That's why she got like a lot of them. She couldn't fix them up, and I bought 2 of them from her.
According to this was new owner as of 1/27/16. That was January of last year.
That's not right. No.
And on that one, I did enter into a,
Oh, okay.
no, it was just a quick review. And we did, and we do have a plan for someone to that apartment, but it started March 17th.
Has that one been, has that been registered for 17?
Yes.
Make a motion to dismiss 4614 Johnson and 4339 Henry. We'll waive the late fee on 4633 Henry, but that unit must be registered for 2016 at a rate of $5.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Henry was 16 and 17?
Oh, I'm sorry, that one did not get, 17's not done yet?
Oh.
Yeah, the appeal was filed for 16 and 17.
I'll make a motion to amend that motion to 16 and 17 for.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against? Motion passes. Next is item W, rental registration hearing on property located at 7339 Parish.
Looks like the property's in collection for 2016 for being late, and then 2017 they have yet to register as well.
Make a motion to deny the appeal.
Second.
1 unit?
Motion and a
4
second.
units.
4 units, all right.
Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
16 and 17.
Those against? Motion passes. Next is item X, rental registration hearing on property located at 7340 Jackson.
Jackson? Yeah, you know, this is a property that, single unit, it's late, it was late before, and he paid over $2,000 in fees in 2013. And then he just never, registered again. So, I mean, we're looking for 14, 15, 16, 17. And I mean, I understand for getting
14
one.
through 17.
Yeah.
Make a motion to dismiss the appeal. I'm sorry, to deny the appeal.
Thanks.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes.
Thank you.
Thank
One,
Item-
one unit?
1 unit.
Item Y, rental registration hearing on property located at 2030 Superior Avenue, second floor.
Make it easy again, it's a 2-unit, late for 2017.
Motion to deny the appeal.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item Z, correspondence received requesting rental registration hearings. Looks like there's one, two. Item Z.
Make a motion to set for June 29th.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item AA, agreement to rehabilitate property at 250 Hanover Street.
Mr. President, this is a property that was on the demolition list, and this is 250 Hanover Street. This is Chris Rhodes' property, and he has signed the rehab agreement and sent it back, and I would ask you to please approve it.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item BB, order to rescind order to demolish property located at 6320 Harrison.
This is a property that was finally rehabbed. It took a full 2 years, but it has been rehabbed, and I'm asking the board to please approve the order to rescind so we can record it on the property and give them clean title.
Motion to approve the order to rescind.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item CC, license agreement for property located at 6821 through 23 Grand Avenue. This is for environmental cleanup.
I spoke with Mr. Novak this morning. He came up to the law offices. He's in favor of approval of this agreement. I'd make the motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item D, sweeping services with the Indiana Department of Transportation. This is an annual contract that we do with them?
We've done this before. This is similar. NDOT would like our street, since we got the new sweepers, NDOT wants our sweepers to do some of the state roads.
And they pay us for that?
Yes.
Do I have a motion approving the agreement with NDOT?
Moved.
Second.
Motion is second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Item EE, agreement to rehabilitate property located at 7450 Southeastern Avenue, final extension.
This property is almost complete. We've had a very diligent and responsible property owner making the repairs. However, we did have it expire, I believe, today, and he just needs a little bit more time because of the weather. The weather has been unpredictable for outside work. So if you would approve this last agreement, I'm sure it can be completed by August.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
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 Those against, motion passes. We have about a dozen garage sale permit requests as item FF.
have two of this one?
What?
We have two. Is it just a duplicate?
First day,
Okay.
the 25th, that's today, right?
Good. Motion to approve the garage sale permits.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
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 Those against? Motion passes. Matters from other board members. I've got a few of them. The first one is a supervision contract for Montana?
I do have something to add to that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is sufficient? This is the email to clarify?
I had requested three amendments. So far I got two out of three ain't bad, that's what Meatloaf said. But the third one Lynn will make with the whiteout tape, but with all of that, it's fine now.
Yeah. The reason we're in a hurry to approve this is we have a pre-construction meeting later this morning. So we're going to approve it subject to Chris's three requests being provided by the engineering.
And you've got two so far, and Lynn's gonna do the third by using whiteout.
Okay, so we should be in good shape. The not to exceed amount on the contract is $20,880. Do we have a motion to approve the contract subject to those?
With, we never said who the contract's with.
The what?
Who was the contract with?
Well, it's Board of
It's just a
Works, but it
supervision.
actually says Mark.
No, but we didn't do, who's the contractor?
SEH.
Oh, okay. Okay, motion to approve, subject to the city attorney's requests being fulfilled.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
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 Those against? Motion passes. We have correspondence from Fire Chief Jeff Smith. Looks like it's two separate items.
I believe they're personal matters.
Yeah, it looks like they both are. So do I have a motion approving the chief's request?
Motion to approve the fire chief's request.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against? Motion passes. Let's see, next we have a joint use and maintenance agreement with the Indiana Department of Transportation. This, I think, is the third modification the state has done to this, so they want us to re-sign it. I don't think there's anything that's a big issue. It's some minor boilerplate that they made some changes in.
They keep adding new language.
Yeah. So do I have a motion approving the joint maintenance agreement for the Erie-Lackawanna Trail over Calumet Avenue?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Those against? Motion passes. Do we have any other matters from other board members?
No.
Matters from department heads or their representatives?
I have the correction to Councilman Torres's overlay program.
This is the one that was shown,
The total.
so,
Corrected at
right.
locations and amount.
So we probably need to approve this one as presented. Do we need to rescind the other one?
We did not take action on it. We deferred action.
Oh, we did?
We
Okay.
deferred it.
So this one is $792,000 for the 2017 overlay program. And the streets are Condit, Oakley, Willow Court, Indiana, Truman, Walnut, another 3 blocks of Truman, Birch, Wilcox, and Henry. And it's already been approved by the councilman and the mayor. So do I have a
And the
motion?
amount
Do I have a motion approving it by the Board of Works?
is so moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Are there any other matters from other department heads or their representatives? Any new business? Old business? Meeting's open to the public. Is there anyone in the audience like to step up to the microphone? Yes, ma'am.
I'd like to request to have the alley behind my house closed on July 2nd from 2 to 10 p.m.
Please state your name
Tracy Hernandez,
and what's the address?
1311 Hoffman Street. We're right behind the park. I wanted to extend my daughter's first birthday to the park. And there's a lot of kids that are going to be there, and there's always cars shooting up and down the alley. Sure.
When's this gonna be?
July 2nd.
Oh, so we got plenty of time.
And I called the Parks Department to see if I can do a bouncy house in the park, and they denied me. They said they don't allow that anymore. I wanted to know if we could do that as well as possible.
It has to go through the park department.
The park board's in control of the park areas.
Well, what about the alley? Can we put it in the alley?
I don't know.
Yeah, the problem is, if somebody bounces out of the bouncy house, they're gonna bounce onto an asphalt alley.
We can point it towards the park.
We need to send this to what?
I know.
Alleys?
The liability, I think, is the big concern, because those things have been known to blow away with kids attached to them, and people getting injured in them. So I don't know.
If you want, we could send it to the police department, we can refer it.
Yeah, we still need to do that anyway.
Our yard is just way too small to have something that size inside.
Who would have the liability on this? The company that provides the bouncy house, do they provide you with any kind of liability?
I doubt it. I have no idea. I've never
see.
rented one before, so.
Would they set it up on an asphalted alley?
I haven't even contacted them yet. I mean, I
Yeah,
could
that
find
might be that might be a question to pose to them if they would even do so.
Yeah, because they have to anchor it with
they gotta anchor it.
spikes and
They gotta
stuff.
anchor
If not, it's no big deal. I would at least have the alley closed for the park so the kids can run back and forth to the park.
I would think the board would not want it placed in the alley
Okay, that's
because
fine.
of the issue, and if you can't convince the park board, then I think you're out of luck.
Okay, that's fine.
Unless you want to put it on your own property.
It doesn't fit on my property. I have too much stuff in my
Want to have a
yard.
smaller one?
Maybe I can get my neighbor to let me use her yard.
There you go. Okay, so,
Motion
do
to
that,
approve,
right?
subject to.
send it
the-
to where? Police and,
Yeah, police and,
The park department did say I could put
Street
tables and
department?
chairs out there.
no, the street department, because they need
Yeah,
to put the
okay.
barricades up.
all right, we'll make a motion to approve the alley closure, subject to the approval of the police department and the streets department. So we'll send it, and they'll
And they'll
contact
notify me then? Okay, thank you.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
you. Aye.
Those against, motion passes. Is there anyone else who'd like to step up to the microphone? If not, do we have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. Those in favor say aye. Aye.
Aye.
Meeting's adjourned. All 4 votes.
Excuse me. Fee.
One of them was on the agenda.
Yes. 2030,
Superior Avenue?
yes,
2030 Superior?
yes, sir.
Can we have the inspector back, please, on this one?
I gotta find 2030 Superior.
Uh-huh.
Did I do it? That's the only one that was like 2017. It's been registered on time. 2 units, registered on time, just like this year.
Okay. Do we need to make a motion to go back to the normal order of business? Okay. Make a motion to reopen the meeting.
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Meeting is reopened.
Okay.
Uh,
So just 2017?
It's 2017.
Any issues with this property?
No, there is not.
Okay.
What's the reason for the delay, sir?
We were going to sell the property, and the first apartment was vacant for 6 months. And the second apartment, the lease was was up in February, and because of the fact that we were thinking about selling it, I told the person, and she decided to, start looking for some place to live, and that's why we really didn't, know that we needed it, because it wasn't going to be.
There is someone in it in 17, right?
Yeah.
In both?
No.
Just the one?
Yeah, just in one.
Yeah, yes.
Then they still have to register
Do
the
the-
unit should it be done. So might as well pay for it now, and then if you rent out the second unit.
Yeah, well, I already,
Wanna let 'em
that
vote
I'm
on 'em?
actually doing, and I actually have actually two leases on the second apartment.
Okay.
Because there's on the first apartment, there's a lease on it, that's a temporary, I registered that already. Okay, that's registered, 'cause that was vacant. The second apartment, I'm gonna be signing a lease with a new person.
But the one apartment, did you say it's registered for 2017 with us?
Yes. I have a copy of it right here.
Okay, can we see that?
I gave him a copy of I was downstairs, and I gave him a copy of the lease agreement and signed the form.
Maybe they're probably having one of those meetings, the office is calling up, and give it to them.
Yeah, gosh, I don't know where it's at. Sorry, I'm a little nervous about it. I've never done anything like this, you know. I'm always early. What the heck did I do with it? Oh, here it is, right on top. Sorry. Okay, here's that. Copy. Paid. And this was the copy of the lease.
So it looks like it's just gonna be the one unit for 2017.
Right, but now I'm gonna be renting out the bottom two.
Right, there's 2 units in the property, correct?
Yes, 2 units, correct.
So the one is
One's good.
registered.
We need to register the other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Motion to waive the late fee.
Okay, thank you. So,
Do I have a second to that motion?
Second, sorry, second.
Motion and a second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those against? Motion passes. Anything else?
Thank you.
okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Do I
Do
need
I-
to get some kind of papers or something?
If you stay after the meeting, we'll get it to you, okay?
Okay,
Just
thank
give
you.
us 2 minutes.
Do I have
Motion to adjourn?
motion to adjourn?
Second.
Motion and a second. Questions or comments? Hearing none. Those in favor say aye. Meeting is
Aye.
adjourned.
Aye.